Hi friend! Today we tried to visit Blackcar Woods, but then immediately found it was inaccessible and reminiscent of Gledhow Valley, which we visited a few weeks ago, and frankly I'm still traumatised by. Even so, we weren't deterred and we wanted to get out there and enjoy nature, but I had breakfast plans and there was rain forecasted. So we had a time crunch to find somewhere new, get there and get moving. Based on this criteria, we ended up finding Farnley Hall Park. It ended up being a pretty quick and short walk, and if we'd had more time we probably would have gone around twice or even 3 times, as it was only a 1.3 kilometre loop. If you watched last week's video along Spen Valley Greenway, I discussed that the tree roots were a bit of an issue along the path. Well, this week when in a wooded area, there were a moderate amount of roots, as you might expect, but I found it easier to manage today because I wasn't contending with both root growth and the tarmac together. I can only apologise for the quality of the video here. Because we were on a time crunch, we were going a little bit faster than normal, but we didn't know the effect that would have on this video.
We went on a Saturday morning and there were lots of dogs, so be aware if that's not your jam. One of the dogs was very funny because he was running around the field having a great time and its owner clearly wanted to go home and was having no luck. Overall, I would absolutely recommend this walk. It's suitable for most wheelchair users or people with disabilities, like a mobility scooter or something similar. But some of the paths do have a number of routes, as I mentioned, and even the ones that aren't completely smooth, so I would advise something like a front wheel or free wheel if you're using a manual wheelchair. If you've gotten this far in the video, thank you so much for watching so far, and I thought it might be helpful just to talk about the channel and what we kind of want to do with it. So I'm someone who lives with a disability, use a manual chair all the time, and this channel is for helping everyone live a healthier life, but particularly those living with disabilities, as I know firsthand how it feels not to quite have someone or somewhere to look for quite specific advice, such as using a handbike or living with impaired function in any part of the body. And because of that, some people may not be able to empathise in the way that you want them to.
With that being said, I certainly won't be trying to tell you how to live your life. I'm just sharing my experiences to better inform yours. I'm also not trying to be an inspiration, just someone with a disability being active and living a healthy life in the guise that works for me. In summary, Farnley Hall Park is short but sweet and probably not worth a long trip to visit. But if you're in the area and just wanting to enjoy a relatively accessible walk or do some dog watching, it'll tick all the boxes. Blackcar Wood, however, is seemingly quite inaccessible, at least if you're parking at the old Bank House Inn. If we're ever in that area, we will try and endeavour to establish if it is accessible or not. You may also be really glad to know that I made my breakfast plans with 10 minutes to spare. Thank you so much for watching the video if you've gotten this far. I hope you found the video useful or entertaining. If you have any questions, do let me know, and we'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching. Bye.